not every Japan are very Japan, because the way things are going now in Nigeria, everybody wants to Japan, everybody wants to leave the country to go and look for greener pasture. Because from the way things are going now, we can see the video trending online, and Nigerian government has decided not to do anything about Nigerians being extorted, like thinking about they're trying to get a job in Ukraine and other countries, and they're being used to go and surface the war against not Ukraine, they're getting a job in Russia and all the Ukraine, the both or something like that. I can't remember the exact name again, either Ukraine or Russia, and they're being used against to go for war, only being trained for 3 weeks. I'll put the text on top of this video about the exact country I'm talking about. Then they will be sent to go and fight the war in those nations, which is, you guys know, Ukraine and Russia has been going through some war, and they will send them to go and fight. So it's just so crazy that since we have not heard anything from the government, and this one I'm about to play you guys one of the videos that the newscasters of Nigeria, new broadcast, which is Arise News in Nigeria, are talking about the thing, because so far we have not heard like the government send a representative or something to talk about that. If that is in a developed country, they won't keep quiet. Something like this is happening, they will try to go and figure. And the main reason too is because we have bad government, no job, japa. When will Nigeria be better? Forget about the aspect of bad government. Yeah, let us know we have bad government, but they need to like try to like send the representative of Nigeria, because we can't just say, just like the things Indians are doing to Nigerians in India. Nigerian government are not saying anything. When an government is so useless up to the extent they're not talking up for their people, or every one of them is thinking about their own benefits, that country is messed up. Because you can't like, why do you think like, for my last video I was talking about how the citizens of Burkina Faso decided to come out at night to fight for their president? It's because of like the self-respect their president have and the love he's giving for them, despite they are under military regime. I don't think as long as I've heard about military regime, apart from the one that has happened in Burkina Faso before, they say it was good. But let me talk about in my country, Nigeria. As long as we have heard about military regime in Nigeria, it has never been something like what's going on in Burkina Faso. There's never been like other countries. The military regime has never been perfect, like saying they'll know how they are ruling like in their own way, as military regime how it should be. But in Burkina Faso, why I made that statement in my last video, because everyone is trying to die for their president, trying to protect their president. After going for their business within the day, they come back at night and sit around their president residence to try to like protect him at night, no matter, despite no weapon. So that's the power of the people. It's not only like, it just gives him assurance that he's safe within his own people. That's why some people are bad. Yeah, he also has to get some. But forget about that. Let's go back to what I was talking about in Nigeria. So Nigerians, the governors are not trying to like send the representative to go and talk about this and tackle this matter and stop something like that going on. It's not that they have jobs in Nigeria. You guys are unable to provide job, and everyone are trying to leave Nigerians. And once they leave Nigeria, if something is happening to them over the place they go, you will not try to go and like make a good world or make something good for the people from Nigeria. Okay, let me say example from people from different countries. I don't want to call any particular country name. If they go to a country and something is happening to them, so place, the president or someone will send someone to go to that country and go and talk with their president or talk with like a representative to go and talk with them to figure out what is going on, why is it like this? Because they won't let their citizens also being in this country and being maltreated. You understand? So if the governments are like not doing anything, so they might try to like make their people to come back and provide job for them, provide something for them to do once they come back, so that they will know. Because it's because of those people that left your country, because of they're looking for greener pasture and trying to be useful to themselves and also to the nation. That's why they were able to leave the country, for them to go to all those places. Yeah, so you all know there's no job in Nigeria. It's not to be, you cannot hide it. Some few individuals, Dangote, all these good rich men and all of that. They provide job, but I would say like there is no really there's some government job, but it's not like enough. And the government are not encouraging all these private companies and private individuals that are doing something to encourage them to build more support the support they need. Some things that should not be made, that should be made locally, the governments will not find a way to support them, to encourage it to start up and make it move on. Just imagine Burkina Faso of the other day. Forget about, let's stop talking about Burkina Faso, but let's talk about Nigeria now. Imagine toothpick is being imported. Just imagine some of the things that should never be. It's just to show you our government, they don't care about us. But the main point I'm trying to say is that I'm trying to pass a message there is that I just want everybody to share this video and like it, because you might feel like it's not affecting you now. None of this is affecting you. You're not outside the country, you're not somewhere, it's not affecting you now. But you know, as time goes on, it becomes worse. You can check like from Nigeria, how Nigeria was in the 90s and how it is getting worse day by day. It's getting worse year by year, every time. The time is now, there's no time that we have to wait and see like, oh, it's not affecting me. You know, that's some of the thing happened to Nigeria. Most of the Yoruba will be like, it's not affecting them, it doesn't concern. The only one is affecting them, that's when they'll come out. The Igbos, only one is affecting this world, that's when they'll come out. The Hausas feel like they don't care, and whatever is affecting them is coming out. It's time we all have to come and put ourselves, like our mind into one. And the more like they are dealing with Nigerians anyhow outside, that's what is also putting you guys in the position that Nigeria is in the world globally right now. That's just all I have to say. Have a nice day. Stay tuned for my next update.